Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Stock Martin. I created this channel to talk to other investors. On this channel I plan to talk about stocks, crypto, analyze them, see what kind of big news is out there and what's in the forecast for the future of these stocks. I'll also be sharing how I'm investing, but remember, I'm not your financial advisor. Always get that information from your financial advisor before you put any money into the stock market. Since this is a new channel, I really need you to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and comment down below to let me know what stocks you like to talk about, or leave me any other comments. Because remember, this is a community and we grow and learn together. This channel is also sponsored by Webull. Right now, if you put down $100, you get 2 free stocks and you also help out my channel as well. I also will put a link to Coinbase, where if you deposit $100 and buy any coin, you will also get $10, an additional $5, which means $15 into Coinbase. So please check that out. Now, with further ado, let's get into it and talk about some stocks. The stock I'm going to be talking to you today is about NIO, because we have huge news. NIO is moving outside of China. NIO has a vision to go globally, and it's starting with Norway. We see where NIO's potential is, and it can dominate the world. They have a great product, great service. They're also very focused on involving the whole community. Now, let's talk about NIO moving to Norway. William Lee is the CEO on the left, and Maris Haler is going to be the project manager in NIO in the Norwegian community. Now, this is huge because the Chinese company NIO has announced that it's going to begin deliveries in Norway around September. The reason why this is big is this is the company's first venture outside of China. Why did it choose Norway? More than half of new cars sold in Norway in the last year were battery-powered EVs. Norway been buying electric-powered or EV vehicles for a while now, and they account for all new cars that have been sold there. As you can see, NIO is first going to launch its ES8, which is a premium electric vehicle SUV that has been very popular in China, followed by their flagship ET7, which is going to be their flagship sedan the following year in 2020. And it's just going to grow from here. So it's a great way to tap in and expand from China. Electric vehicles have dominated passenger cars in Norway over the last 3 years. Volkswagen was the leader last year. The Tesla Model 3 was the leader in the year 2019. Then Nissan Leaf was the leader in 2018. So NIO is in a great spot to be the leader in Norway for the year 2022 for sure, because there's only one way to go, which is up. And let's dive into that. Recently, NIO has come up with its Q1 2021 earnings report, and this title says NIO misses big on the earnings but beats on revenue. And here we can actually see they missed their earnings by almost threefold. However, reported an $8 billion revenue with an analysis prediction of $7.5 billion, which they did beat. Vehicles delivered, they did miss that only by 10, which I really think it's a minute and it shouldn't be a big hit against NIO. The big things to take away from their earnings report is that they just missed their delivery record of vehicles for Q1 just by 10, which in my opinion, it's real minute. We also see that vehicle deliveries provide an indication of how popular and what the demand is of NIO's cars. As I mentioned, the global semiconductor shortage is the significant reason why NIO's supply chain has gone down, which is a rate-limiting step for the production of the NIO cars and all electric vehicles, which have suffered around the world with other car manufacturers. That will only be fixed in the months and the years to come. I know that they are working on it. So how did this impact the stock market? Let's go back for 1 year. So 1 year ago today, NIO was worth $3.62. It's grown 879% in the past year alone. which is just amazing growth. February 9th of this year, we had a big impact in disruptive emerging markets such as EV NIO, also chip shortages, the semiconductor shortages. So this as a combination have all come together, and not to mention the Fed started to talk about the bond yields, and that was a big catalyst of this big drop. And as you can see, from the high of $62.84 in February 9th all the way to March 8th, we had about 44% decrease in that stock, which hurts quite a bit, especially if you were one of the people that bought in the 50s and 60s. But here's what I have to say to you if you're one of those people. You're getting this company at one of the earliest parts, especially seeing this really big news that NIO is expanding to around the world really makes me believe that you're in at a good time, and we just need to weather the storm. Now, where is NIO's bottom? Let's take a look. It looks like NIO is creating a base around $35. Anytime NIO has come around $35 in the past month, even around, let's bring up 6 months, anytime you have seen NIO come around $35, it looks like that's the base point where it just pops up and it will not go under $35. Now, if you can get this stock under $35, I would give it a high buy. I would buy as I am, and remember, I'm not your financial advisor, and I can't tell you what to do with your finances. But if you're interested in a stock that is EV, in the EV space, this is a great stock to get in. If you don't have any EV stocks, remember to diversify. Don't put all your money into one stock. It's very important to diversify. But if you can get this under 35, I think you have a really good chance of making some profit if you're a long-term holder to keep for the next 2, 3, 4, 5, even 10 years down the road, and it will make you money. Now let's take a look at some of the price predictions. As you can see, range, you can see that we talked about was about $3 for the low. It went all the way up to about $67 for the high, a 1 year range. Now we're about right at the middle point. So we saw the potential of how high it can go. Now year to date, as of January of 2021, we're down 24%. So if you're like some of the people that bought it, in the 50s and 60s, you might be down a little bit more, around 30 to 40%, which hurts. However, remember, if you're in this stock, try to be in it for long term. Now, if we look at the future projections, we have analysts that have it as high as $88 in the next 12 months, so that would be May of next year. But the majority, or the average, is about $59.36, which still gives you about a 60% rate of return. And there are a small percentage of analysts that could still see this fall to $21. What are some of the things that could drive this price low? Well, recently we've had the stock market pull back out of stocks, and crypto has been really huge, and it has been in the news, has been all over social media, and people are taking their money out of stocks and putting into crypto. Where are they getting this money? They're pulling it out of these speculative or these high growth stocks, especially tech stocks. And whenever I look at NIO, I look at it and compare it to Tesla. It's not just an EV, electric motor vehicle car company. It also has other services people can use, such as battery as a service, swapping technology, which is very convenient, especially for a few reasons. One, if you're living in China and you're in a highly condensed location, you don't have that opportunity to charge your car each and every day. So what do? You drive it for a week and then swap out the battery for a new fresh battery for the next week to come. Another benefit of having a battery swap technology is, let's say that you buy the car and you buy the lowest battery available, the cheapest battery with the lowest amount of distance that you can drive on it. Let's say that battery is great for you while you're driving in the city. You're just driving a short distance, and it's perfect for a daily commute. Now picture yourself wanting to go either on a vacation or you need to travel outside of your city. You can swap out your battery for extended range or a longer range, which you can't do with any other vehicles. And China has seen this, and China has used this to actually give incentives to the Chinese people for them to purchase these vehicles in China. Analysts recommend NIO as a buy. It looks like 19 that were buy. 16 analysts voted that they would hold, and only 1 reported that the stock would go down. We're going to take a look at another source called Tip Ranks. They give it a moderate buy based on 10 analysts. 7 give it a buy, 3 give it a hold, and in this one, 0 say to sell. It does have a potential of a 62% upside based on an analysis review. And so if you look at it right now, we're at $36, almost $37. Some analysts give it as a high of $81 in the next 12 months, but the average is about $60, and the low on this one is $38. If you look at all the analysts out there, not just Tip Ranks, but also some of the other analysts, this stock does have a big potential to grow at least about 40 to 50%, and that's being very conservative. NIO's not just a car company, it's also a technology company. Bottom line, NIO is a great company to invest in long term. The best price to buy is under $35. If you can get it around 36, 37, it's still a good buy, especially if you're going to be holding it into the future. Well, I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to get your free Webull stocks and to get your free $15 from Coinbase, which is the link down below. Remember, place that seed, watch it grow. Let's grow together. Thank you so much, and have a great day.